This is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Okay, now I want to talk about the kidneys and the role the kidneys have in taking toxins out. Remember, toxins is what makes you sick. So we have to get the toxins out. And the kidneys take water-based toxins out. That's what the kidneys do. In other words, if it's dirty water, and dirty water would be like coffee, probably one of the worst dirty waters is Coca-Cola or pop in general. Pop is not healthy for you at all, and what it does is it goes to your kidneys, and your kidneys just they go through hell when all these toxins, these water-based toxins come in. And so it can't, especially when you're drinking this nasty stuff. Now coffee, I tell people you can have 1 or 2 cups of coffee early in the morning. And if you need that for your wake-up call, you can do it. But other than that, that's about all the coffee you can use. The rest of the time, we're going to be trying to flush that coffee and get it out of your system. So that's why you really need to limit the consumption of dirty water. I say the kidneys, that's their job. Okay, now if you're overwhelming your kidneys with this stuff, then that means the kidneys, the blood comes through the kidneys and the kidneys pull this nasty stuff out. If you've got that many toxins in your kidneys already and you keep adding more, what you're going to be doing is circulating toxins. Now these toxins will be circulating in your blood. And like I say, it thickens your blood. It's just nasty stuff. It's not nutrients. It's nothing good for your body. And so it's going to get stuck in tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. And when that happens, you're going to start having problems with stiffness. You're going to lose mobility. That's where arthritis comes from. This type of stuff. You have to keep these tendons, ligaments, and cartilage moving. That's why movement is important. We all know swimming is healthy for you, and that's because you're moving all the cartilage, the joints, and the tendons, and that's it. And now once you have some damage in one point, in other words, you get too much toxins in one spot, it'll harden the cartilage, and then it'll crack, or it'll break off, or stuff like that. And then now it becomes a medical problem when that happens. So that's why you want to keep the toxins to a minimum in circulation. And the water-based is, like I say, coming from the kidneys. The oil-based comes from the liver. So drinking the right stuff is the trick. Now, I tell people you drink, you eat and you wait 4 hours before you eat again. No snacks, none of that stuff. Now, in that 4-hour period, that is when you drink good, clean water. And that's because you're in the process of cleaning your kidneys during that time. While the food's digesting, your body is taking whatever water it needs to help digest, and the water that it doesn't need, it'll be cleaning the kidneys. Another thing I tell people is vitamin C. Now, in general, I tell people 6,000 vitamin C a day. That's 2,000 with each meal. Now, some people need more, and some people maybe a little less. What happens if you're taking too much vitamin C, your poop will get thin. So because like I say, they need vitamin C to keep from getting scurvy. And so that's why you have to have a minimum, I think it's like 60 just to keep from getting scurvy. And the USDA says that you need 90 or 100 vitamin C. They just want to make sure you don't have scurvy. But when you have the rest of it, when you have thousands like that, that will clean the blood, thins the blood, gets better circulation. These toxins that have been collected in your body, in the ligaments, tendons, and cartilage, will start coming out when you're taking vitamin C. Vitamin C is just an acid, is all it is. And so it's going to thin the blood, and it'll break all that stuff loose. And like I say, in the tendons and ligaments and stuff, it'll break that stuff loose and get it out, get it to the kidneys. It'll make it easier for your kidneys to break it loose and run it down into the bladder, and then you can get rid of it. So that's why you need the vitamin C. The vitamin C will also clean the arteries and blood vessels. Like I say, it's acid. So you won't have hardening of the arteries and cholesterol buildup. You won't have any of that. You know, I mean, nothing wrong with cholesterol. Well, I think it's like 60–80% of the cholesterol is produced by your liver. So you need cholesterol. The problem with cholesterol is when it gets stuck and it doesn't want to move, and then it breaks off and it causes, you know, problems. But if you keep it loose and keep it where it can be filtered out and dumped out, you know, you're doing good. So and like I say, vitamin C is a water-based product, so you have to drink water. And I tell people at the minimum 2 liters of water a day at the minimum. And that, like I say, will really clean your kidneys, and that will keep the toxins from your kidneys from coming out. When my Hoi Chi treatment, I check your kidneys, and I can tell you, and you will believe me when I show you how if your kidneys are working right or not. And when the kidneys aren't working right and you're getting toxins, your lymph glands will start filling up. And the lymph glands hold bacteria, fungus, and viruses. So you're going to get sick. Just a matter of time. I mean, how much of that nasty stuff can your body hold before you end up getting sick? So we're right back to the lymph glands drain, and they drain, and the draining comes out in the kidneys. So that's how they're able to do that. Your lymph glands collect all these toxins, and your kidneys get rid of it. So that's why you need the water. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.